Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. So, yep, let's go ahead and get started, I guess. I don't know how many people are in, but we'll go ahead and take a look. Let's see. Um, uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Alright. Okay. Messages. Got it. Give me just 1 second. That and let's see. Let's get started here. So earlier we went through everything. I went through a bunch of this stuff anyways. I played it, but we'll go ahead and read it through again. This is the King's Dilemma, Chronicles. Obviously, you can see right here. Like I said earlier, I'm not sure if it's based off of a board game or not, but there wasn't a save option, so I had to start back over from the beginning. So I decided let's go ahead and live stream it here. I'll go ahead and reread the description from their Steam page. It says, lead the King's Council for generations as the consequences of your decisions decide the kingdom's resources and political standings. Form alliances, solve dilemmas, and prepare for the final uprising that was foretold by the ancient prophecy. So now it does seem, it is developed and published by Big Trouble Games as well. It's got a planned release date come the end of this year. And you can download the free demo right now on Steam. It's played in eclipses, essentially, right? So from what it seemed like earlier, there was like 6 rounds, basically, of what to go through. So let's go ahead and jump in. We'll start from the beginning here. Again, not much of a choice, but it's kind of what it is. Welcome to the Kingdom of Unkissed, a place of daring expeditions, gruesome battles, and arcane mysteries. Located in the northern continent of Lywick, Unkissed is one of the largest kingdoms of the known world, but it's not the only one. The kingdom of Mir to the northwest advances both culturally and technologically. The small and harmless kingdoms of Sidlata to the south, with its stingy lands, The Republic of Cupius to the northwest or to the northeast with commercial abilities beyond imagination. Let's see here. The Kasukian Empire to the distant east where the emperor lives in opulence while the people struggle. The southern continent, barely explored, is only known for its fierce ivory desert and the tales and legends shared by the few foreign travelers venturing to our lands. Ankist has been enjoying several decades of peace, but less than 2 centuries ago it was divided into many small kingdoms and raider tribes, conquered in wars or united by diplomacy over the centuries to be incorporated as duchies or marks. Little is known about what happens for this age of fragmentation, but what we know for sure is that the lands of the known world were ruled by several lost civilizations throughout the ages. What caused these civilizations to fall is unclear. Pardon me. You're going to assume the role as the head of the council, a governing body ruling in the name of the king, located in Libra, the capital city of Ankist. I kept wanting to say Liberia earlier. Alright, let's see here. Before you begin, take a quick test to determine the house that suits you best. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we want to do here. Help me along with the thing here, if anybody's watching right now. Let's see. Is financial crisis, if in a financial crisis, is it moral to sacrifice knowledge in order to save money? I don't think so. I don't think we should sacrifice knowledge for anything. Earlier, though, I did say nay. In my video, if you go back and watch that, I said nay because personally, my own personal belief is I don't think we should sacrifice knowledge to save money. I really don't. You can't keep your society dumb just to keep your coffers full. But this playthrough, or this run, we're going to go ahead and say A. How's that sound? Aye. It's okay to restrict certain religious practices that will clash with the established cult. See, again, I said nay because I think that being able to have your own religious freedoms, your own religious beliefs should be fine. It's hard to say no to that. But when you're clashing with the established cults, you know, again, it's crap either way. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just do that. I said nay last time as well, so we'll say A this time. Aye. If a neighboring country gets invaded, do we step in to support them? I guess, you know what? I do, like I said last time, I really wish there was a third option here as circumstantial. But I did say aye last time. Well, let's go ahead and say nay this time. We're going to go ahead and do opposite of everything I did last time. With childbirths on decline, do we strongly incentivize families to have children? Yes. Okay, so we got Solad. Find a new perspective over reality. Your family was the last to surrender during the war between Ankist and Mir in the years 143. In order to keep your people extremely loyal from a rebellion, you received a royal pardon, and when the control of your territory was moved by Mir to Ankist, you were given the title of Duke of Salad. You are dreamers and visionaries, and your engineers build the best ships in the kingdom. Your people have always had their eyes fixed on the immensity of the ocean. Your sailors and carpenters are much sought after, even on the east coast of the kingdom, and it is said that the boat built in your arsenals can escape unharmed even from the worst storms. The libraries of the kingdom are full of school children from your duchy. Your merchants are always ready to embark on a long journey, more for exploration purposes than for profit. Yours is a family of poets, navigators, rather than nobles. You are often depressed, but you are convinced that it is in the darkest moments that the deepest ideas and the greatest works are born. Throughout the history of the dukes, you have never ceased to ask yourself what lies beneath the appearances, and to fight so that your Marquisate leaves a mark in history. Revealing the true essence of reality, Rowan, your capital, contains the best preserved relics of the Salon Union from the whole kingdom. There are also many ancient ruins in the Sibian League. Okay, there's that one. And these guys are the ships. And then let's see, we got the Dualak. So let's see here. Cursed the royal family. Before becoming part of the kingdom of Ankist, the previous kingdom of Dualak promptly rejected the many alliance proposals sent by the king of Scale. All this changed in the year of 70, when most of the ruling families were exterminated under mysterious circumstances and the few remaining were forced to join Ankist to avoid chaos. Your people are convinced that it was all caused by your Ankistian conspiracy of treason in order to push you to accept annexation. Although none of this has ever been proven, your people have never ceased to be suspicious of the Libra's royal family. You secretly hate them. You always tried to accuse Libra of your problems, complaining about everything. You pretended that your lands are poor, even if there is a rich trade of timber down by the river, essential for the construction of ships, buildings of the kingdom. You complain about the northern raiders, even if you only have a small border to defend, while the rest is covered by forests. Your family thinks that you are treated differently from other nobles, and that you have been persecuted for generations. You would like Ankist's royal family to pay for your the alleged errors that were made against your Marquisate from the first day you were annexed to the realm. Okay, I don't know. These guys seem like a bunch of crybabies. I'm gonna go back with the shipwrights. It says here, they dreamers, visionaries, and engineers rather than crybabies. So, I guess this is the one we go for. Any ideas? Anyone? Okay, we'll go with these guys. A group of scholars in Libra recently discovered that the ancient chronicles often blame a black circle, a dark rising sun, a cursed eclipse, or other similar images for causing the demise of many of the past empires. After observing similar clues in recent years, historians started speculating about the existence of secret societies that have been leading civilizations to oblivion for centuries. This organization is referred to as the Black Dawn. Bum, bum, bum. Some think they are a force of chaos. Others view them as an engine for creative destruction. And some view them as the heralds of the new dawn, harbingers of progress and change. Whatever their true nature is, it seems that they were here before and will outlive Ankist. Some wonder about their role in the kingdom, and only time will tell if they are truly a threat. As the herald of the council, you have the power to shape the future of this kingdom, but the Black Dawn is lurking in the shadows. Its existence is threatening, yet intriguing. All right. Your role is to inform the king about the decisions of the council, but it is within your power to alter them if you wish, or if you so wish, provided you have enough power. It is time to begin. A new king is about to be crowned. How will the future of Ankist unfold? I don't know. Let's find out. The trumpets strike, three rising notes, and 81 doves are released as Herald 5 is crowned king by the prior mother of the cult. So we are the cult leader. The people erupt in a cheer of joy. Our hopes of enduring prosperity are renewed with a new king. Foreign dignitaries from Kasuk, Kupius, Sidlata, and Mir crowd the royal castle to evaluate the new king and win his favor. The ceremony is followed by a feast lasting for 3 days and nights along all the streets of Libra, our capital city. A week later, sitting on his throne behind the grand chiseled door of the council room, the new king addresses us for the first time. Any authority is flickering, and power can be a blessing or a curse for those on whom it is exercised, he says. After a long pause, he adds, ruling is an unsolvable dilemma. Let's add that to archives. So this is what I was talking about, the eclipse. I think this is basically a rounds. Again, I've never played the game, the board game, so I don't know if this is part of that or if this is its own thing altogether. If anybody knows, just let me know. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I like the music in this game. It does sound really good. Uh-huh. See how well that works. I'm not sure. Let's see. Hello? seems better. I don't know, it's freaking weird though. The microphone just decided it wanted to stop working all of a sudden, so yeah. Alright. So, I don't know. How do my levels sound? Anyways. So, I did start here last time. The King's Dilemma 3. I didn't realize there was other dilemmas to start off with. Like, Libra doesn't have any yet. But on Kiss does. So let's go ahead and do the King's Dilemma with the Golden Harbor. Let's see what this is. The King's Dilemma, the Golden Harbor. The Royal Marshal reports to us the 3 windmills that were set on fire last night along the road between Libra and Golden Harbor. The affected millers are asking for help to rebuild their windmills. Do we fund the reconstruction of the damaged windmills? I mean, yeah, why not, right? Why wouldn't we? I mean, last time I said yes. We just say nay this time. I mean, our wheat's gonna go down. But this way it brings our money way down, but the wheat goes up. And I don't know if we're trying to keep all these level. Let's just say nay. Let's say nay. The millers should have guarded their windmills better. If we agree to fund the reconstruction for them, the crown will be flooded with more monetary requests. And when I did play it earlier, I did say I was going to kind of play the evil king, so this is how we'll go from here. However, the local population will have to deal with the lack of flour. Yes, unfortunately, that's very true. Welfare drops. The burning of the windmills inflicted a significant wound to the farming infrastructure of the Duchy of Anatus. It will take some time to recover. Okay, I feel bad. I really do. Alright, let's check dilemma number 2. The High Commander has received a message from our soldiers stationed at the troublesome northern border of the Mark of Torque. Scarum. Scarum. Smugglers are offering to provide us a large quantity of red iron, a strange metal that can even break the strongest steel. Okay. The army wants a majority of it, but there is a lot of money to be made by trading it. Do we reserve the red iron as a strong metal for the army? Yeah, absolutely we do. A strong economy requires a strong army to protect it. The High Commander contracts the smugglers to establish the operation. A steady flow of red iron is mostly unexplored lands of the Fulafar Mountains. It is supplied directly to the smiths of the army, with only a little remaining of our merchants. Thanks to the king for the prosperous business, the smugglers gift him a masterful red iron sword named Scarlet Tide. The army soon elects the blade as its symbol and as a sign of future power. A significant portion of the imported red iron starts flowing towards the royal armory. The military smiths begin experimenting it with new ways of working with the sturdy metal. Because of its exceptional sturdiness, red iron is difficult to mold into weapons and armor, but a few blades are forged for the most elite regiments. Archives, please. Let's continue. Scarlet's Tide 2. We have any new ones over here? Okay. University. Upon inspecting the first weapons made from the red iron, the chief doctor of the Royal Army realized it would be wonderful material for medical equipment as it's sturdy, even when thin. Some suggest we should prioritize forging swords over scalpels, but our medical knowledge could vastly benefit from such superior tools. Do we prioritize using the red iron for medical use? No. I did last time. But let's go military this time. Let's say no. And I took up both of my last shields. Killing our people is pointless if we can't defend them. That's kind of what I said last time too. Given our limited supplies of red iron, priority is given to the forging of red iron weaponry. Yes, absolutely. Uh-oh, we were dethroned. We're the rebel king, I guess, huh? I got one white crown, which is, I don't remember what the term was. Does it say? No. One white crown for every resource in the upper track, so 2. One black ground for every resource in the lower track, and an additional one track. The track is empty, so these must be the empty tracks. Rebel. Greedy. I'm not greedy, bro. I guess it was kind of greedy of me. We'll say that. Okay. Let's go with Scarlet Tide 2 or World. Let's go with Scarlet Tide. Sorello, a Codenian merchant from Duin, has taken interest in the Scarlet Tide. The king's red sword he's offering a kingly sum to purchase the replica. The army, however, has grown attached to its new symbol. They would not like to see its symbolic value tainted and diluted for the caprice of some lazy Codian merchant. Do we allow a replica of the Scarlet Tide sword to be made? No. Absolutely not, we don't. We politely decline. Our soldiers rejoice over our decision to not turn their symbol into a commercial product. I absolutely agree. Codenians are known for being rich and refined, but weak and decadent too. Morale. Ever since our decision to forbid the manufacture of replicas, the Scarlet Tide has been cherished even more. Its sight fills the battle lines with courage and determination. Alrighty, sounds good to me. Let's see, there was something I was looking at last time, this, right? So I guess this is where you do your upgrades. So these are our build a royal treasure room, research libraries geology, research castle security, or build a food pantry. I do want to build a food pantry. I've got 5. I don't have enough to do the treasure room, but we could do this. Perfect. Research castle security. Yes, sure. And I don't have enough of that. And I don't have enough of that. Okay. So, nothing there. Okay, let's try this one here. And then we'll go to the world one after this. We have lost contact with the smugglers. Many think they fell prey to Skarm's raiders in the lawless mountains. Some suggest that they should send a military contingent to investigate the dangerous quest, as it could be seen as trespassing by the kingdom of Inkal. Further to the north, with whom we have not had contact with for decades, and whose military strength is unknown. Do we send the army to investigate the smugglers' disappearance? Yes. Yes. Do we care? That's the question. Do we care? See, that brings everything way down. This will bring the wheat down, but it takes our education, I'm assuming, up. But it brings our wheat down, doesn't it? We can't afford to do that because we just did a bunch. Yeah, let's just do it anyway. I know I'm supposed to be going for the Evil King thing, but I'm just kind of going for what I feel is right. Our soldiers leave Torque, heading to the harsh Holafar Mountains. A few days later, only a handful of them come back. Ooh. The survivors tell that they found a smuggler's camp and their corpses near the Inkal border, but were attacked by a handful of extremely skilled fighters bearing red iron weapons and armor. Despite their superior numbers, our soldiers barely managed to escape. Okay. The sacrifice of our soldiers to the north of the border gave us insight to the kingdom of Inkal's military strength and the way of fighting. The prospect of further research on the subject excites our scholars. Yes, absolutely. Despite the relatively short distance, contact with the kingdom of Inkal was lost for decades. The bitter lands that divide us allow very few exchanges. Winter is coming. And they never had much to offer anyways. Though they were the militaristic society, we considered the Inkali as inoffensive as the Skarms, nomadic tribes living in the unclaimed brown hills along our borders. Yet, despite the small numbers, it seems that they have become a threat, thanks to red iron. They must have discovered it only recently, but they mastered its harvesting and smithing much better than we have. Well, I mean, who knows what the smugglers who took it from or gave it to us did, right? The scouts we sent even cited as an impressive fortress reinforced with these huge red iron plates they called the Crimson Keep. Right. So do we get dethroned again? No. Maybe? No? Yes? No. Alright. So there's no, yes. Oh, great. Okay. Iron pierces the sky. Do we finish these, or do we want to start here with the King's Dilemma 3, the City of Tents? Let's go with this one. Just because this was the first one here anyways. The King's Dilemma, City of Tents. A rich merchant from a remote desert city called the City of Tents wants to negotiate a lucrative trade agreement. Amongst his samples, goods is a slave, concubine, in chains. He claims the woman comes from a desert temple that allegedly hides the golden map, a fabled item we've been seeking for decades. Many of our people are against slavery. Do we force Murano, a rich merchant, to free the slave? See, that's the problem. I chose yes last time because, yeah, right, slaves is not good. So, do I say A or I? And spend 2 of my 6 shields, which will drop our money significantly, but raise these 2. Or do I say nay, which will raise our money significantly? Let's say nay. Let's just do it. Instead of doing the evil route this time, the evil king, we're gonna do it. The melancholy sight of the unchained concubine accompanies the dry discussions about the trade and tariff. In the end, our merchants secure a profitable trade deal with the southern merchants. Murano is also more than willing to share what he knows about the mythical golden map. Legend says it leads to an endless fountain of liquid gold. The sinful trade. Merchants from the southern continent call their home Onfaroth. Their caravans bring all manner of lavish exotic goods, soft silks, strange fruits, bizarre animals, and strong species. We probably messed that all up now. Vicious carnal pleasures revolutionized our markets. Even trade of the Confurthan slaves become commonplace. The visiting merchants speak highly of the City of Tents, describing it as a sumptuous commercial city along the dunes of the Ivory Desert. They even claim it was the capital of the fabled Sibian League, a merchant empire that once prospered and fell in that region. Their stories also include many contrasting legends regarding the location of the golden map, reigniting the interest of our scholars. Okay, I didn't get that outcome last time. Ooh, that one moved up. Okay. We need to really do something to bring up our food. So, Sinful Trade 1 or the Sky. Let's keep going with this. Confurta. Let's keep going. Cult believes that the trading human beings is indecent. Yes, I agree. And wants to put a stop to it. Many merchants, however, find it very lucrative and believe that it is enriching the kingdom. Do we abolish the trade of Confurtan slaves? Yes, absolutely. Oh, that drops our money so much, though, doesn't it? Yeah, let's do it. Life of the human beings is more important than mundane, cynical considerations regarding labor costs. Suddenly deprived by the chance to buy Confurtan slaves and force them to work for free, merchants and entrepreneurs lose part of their meaty profits. But the principles of morality in our kingdom have been reasserted. Absolutely. The welfare goes up good. We decreed that Confurtan slaves are people, just like everyone else. Every Confurtan slave that reaches our kingdom is immediately freed from servitude. Great. Ouch. That really hit us in the money pocket. The money box. Alright, do we go for this one or this one? Let's go here. Let's go back here. I want to see what's going on with this Tribune reports to us that an unprecedented drought has hit Tyrell, ravaging crops and decimating the cattle. The piece of bread has increased to the point that so many of the poorest can't even afford it. It's like some World War I stuff, World War II. But the kingdom of Mir is offering us uncannily cheap wheat. Importing it would save the poorest from starvation, but the low price is suspicious. Yeah. No, we don't. No, we're not going to. I know it's going to kill us, but no, we don't. We absolutely don't. Some people believe that our avarice might doom the poorest outcasts to starvation. The royal treasurer praises our caution, but few others praise the council's effort to keep the kingdom financially stable. A tale of sorrow. Miriam's offer of cheap wheat was too good to be trusted. And recent news seems to prove our wisdom. Merchants coming back from Mir claim that they have seen local scholars pouring huge quantities of wheat into the Avine River, a clear indication of its poor quality. Yet, with the other duchies also hit by the drought, albeit not as drastic or dramatically, they are unable to help the scarcity of food in Bandis, the capital city of the Mark of Tyrell, becomes a constraint or constant problem. Those living in the countryside manage to get fed, feeding off the smallest gifts of the land. For the poorest outcasts living in the cities of the Mark, hunger is brutal. I bet. Aha! My reign is ended. Alright, let's go to the sinful trade. Oh, it costs 5. I've only got 3. Gotcha, so I guess we gotta go with 12. Iron that pierces the sky. Increasingly, rumors of the fierce kingdom of Unkal worry our people. Okay. Many think we should recruit more soldiers among the peasants to patrol the unclaimed lands north of our border. Scholars believe that we should investigate the customs of Unkal and ascertain whether they really are a menace and to clarify the misunderstanding caused by the smugglers. Do we recruit more peasants into the armies? Yes. Oh, we don't have enough resources. Oh, man, I really bit the big one on that one, didn't I? Unfortunately. Trusted scholars begin researching the customs of the kingdom of Unkal, while a delegation of brave diplomats leaves for the Crimson Keep. To keep it for an official audience. Many, however, fear we are leaving our borders unprotected. I absolutely would agree with that. Our decision to investigate the culture of the kingdom of Unkal sparked keen interest for the scholars fascinated by their unusual customs and habits. Know thy enemy. After the initial diplomatic incident, our diplomats have formally invited the northern court of the Crimson Keep, where they are welcomed respectfully but coldly. Unkal is a small but highly competitive society. Their clans constantly struggle for leadership, and the warrior kings must display continuous strength to stay in power, which explains their exceptional military prowess. While some might regard them as barbarians, they are organized and disciplined. Serving in the army is the highest honor to them, reserving to those who proven might and impeccable courage. Though few in number, they prove a formidable foe. Still, they are honorable. As long as they are not provoked, they should pose no danger. Okay. Do I have enough to do this yet? Nope, that's 5. Not available in the demo. Know that enemy. But you can't do 1, but you can jump straight to 3, huh? Do we have anything new over here? Oh, wow. Okay. A sinful trade 3. Let's do this. While our merchants are preparing our first ever expedition to the city of Tents, a group of suspicious self-proclaimed merchants enter the Libra, carrying a few ancient and exotic ritual artifacts made of pure gold. They're unwilling to reveal their origin of their goods. Do we arrest the merchants from the city and risk damaging our trade? No. How would we do that? Despite their dubious origins, the original artifacts prove extremely popular, and an effigy of the mother with her daughter is brought for an obscene amount of money. The apparent abundance of gold riches in the south fuels a renewed enthusiasm in our merchants, who hasten their preparations for the expedition to the City of Tents. City of Tents. Seen from afar, the majestic City of Tents looks like a mirage. A white temple emerges from the clear waters of an oasis, circled by the colorful sea of tents full of people haggling for goods. The temple reminds some of the many sandstone ruins found in the south of our kingdom. The city is ruled by the Sand Princess, an opulent version of the cult of the Mother. We may worship the same goddess, but their lavish ways are in stark contrast with the sober purity of our cult. The arrival of the expedition boosts trade among the countries, and the news of our search for the golden map spreads among the locals. It is rumored that the sand priestesses are hiding it in the secret temple in the desert. Okay. Oh, we were dethroned. Greedy. Alright, let's see, opulent. Got the one. We were rebel at the beginning, right? That cost 2 crowns. Sure. And then, oh, we reached the end of the demo. Thanks for playing. Okay. We've already added to wish list, so yeah, it seems like a very fun game. So yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a lot to it. Doesn't seem like we can have a lot done with it. That's okay. Everything seems to be pretty good. So yeah, I definitely would recommend hitting it on your wish list. Don't forget to check out Big Trouble Dev on Twitter, Horrible Guilt Game Studios, as well as going on to Steam. Give them a follow. Keep an eye on the game. It's very fun. I would like to definitely see where the rest of this stuff goes. One second here. Okay, sorry, I noticed a bunch of stuff kind of popped up in my chat and I don't really want it there. So, yeah. We'll see how everything goes. And, don't forget to, like, subscribe. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. For everybody who did stop by and watch. Thank you for everybody else who subscribes. Don't forget to hit the notification bell for future live streams and video uploads. And you guys have yourself a great day. It's been fun, and I do plan on streaming daily. I was trying to get my live stream channel, Xavrun Plays Live, or Xavrun Live, to go, but for some reason it wasn't allowing me to start an upload or a live stream, so we'll figure that out later on. I'm gonna look into it tomorrow and see if we can figure it out before it gets to you, alright? Well, again, thanks for everybody for stopping by. Thanks for liking and subscribing. And again, don't forget to hit the notification bell. You guys all have yourself a great night or morning, depending on where you're at. See ya.
Money that I don't accept.
Hit the like and subscribe. Okay, bye.